these nuts.
Right, morning everyone. Oh, I'm alive. Whoa, almost. Well, I'm not dead yet. Yeah, it's been a crazy month, guys, and I will share with you the dramas after I've topped up with some petrol. Twat.
How dare you!
Oh, mate. Lovely. Thank you, mate. I am alive. I'm not dead. I have kind of been riding. But it's basically been the month and a half of just bad luck. So, I did make a video of the first incident, but I thought, fuck it. More has happened, so I'm going to make an even angrier, more sarcastic, twatty one. So the other week I was just chilling, just going to see my daughter. I thought, you know what, I'll head in towards my dad's direction, pop in and see him. And about 5 miles from my dad's. Dual carriageways ended, just past tons of fucking roadworks. And as I'm slowing down to about 40, I could feel the back end start to wobble, like quite a lot. I'm like, what the fuck, what the fuck? And in my mind I'm thinking, shit, are the fucking wheel bearings gone or something? Get to the side of the road. Bear in mind the weather wasn't great, so if the weather isn't great I don't have my GoPro on, so there's no footage of this. So yeah, I pulled to the side of the road and my rear tyre was fucked. Super puncture. I thought, that's okay, I'm perfectly fine in this particular situation, because I've been paying my motor insurance. So ring up the insurance company. Just got a puncture. I'm stranded in the middle of nowhere in some fucking village with a name that sounds like genitals. Can I have recovery, please? Yes, certainly, sir. Let us check your details. Blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, check my details. Oh, you're not covered. You fucking what, cunt? Yeah, okay. So, apparently, I'm not covered on my insurance for breakdown recovery. Even though I was sat down with a mate going through this and we clicked the fucking package which clearly stated roadside fucking recovery. Obviously you can't argue with an insurance company over the phone because it's not going to solve the immediate situation. They're not going to admit to any of their fucking cock-ups. I had to solve the fucking immediate. Just like, right. So what can I do now? What can I fucking do? Right, I didn't have much signal, so it's not like I could go online and look for fucking recovery vehicles as and when I was. And plus, it was the poor stretch of the month where I haven't been paid. So yeah, my only option was to somehow get my bike to my dad's, which was about 5 miles away. So hopped on the bike, rode about 5 miles an hour, so it took an hour to get to my dad's. Obviously had a queue of traffic behind me and everyone was too pussy to overtake, so you had a few honkers. It was like, well, clearly I've got my blinkers on, love. I'm going 5 miles an hour. You can clearly see my tyre is going down. It's wobbly. Give me distance or fucking overtake. No, anyway, got to my dad's, locked the bike up, panic over. It's like, right, I've still got to go see my daughter, still got to pick her up from school and all that shit. So got my dad to give me a lift to the train, and I had to borrow some money because fucked if I knew how much recovery cost, but luckily found a good company. Managed to meet my dad a couple of days later at his, get my bike, take it to my mates, Badgers Motorcycles, and he kindly sorted out a puncture. Obviously had to pay for a new tyre with no fucking money. But then you're gonna get, oh, and you should have one of those roadside puncture kits. Well, that would be great, but I can't fit all that gear plus a pump in my fucking bag with all my work shit in it as well. 2, that kind of fucking old puncture repair kit only works on the fucking JML demonstration tapes. And 3, the puncture was more like a fucking shotgun wound. So you don't need to jump on the video and say you should have had a roadside puncture repair kit, because that wouldn't have solved the problem anyway. So thank you. So yeah, got the bike to my mates, and in the meantime obviously I had to take taxis to work, which cost £10 each way. Hour and a half's walk, so I was walking one way, getting a taxi home in the morning. So it was becoming a costly month, not what you want just before fucking Christmas, is it? By this time it had been exactly a week, so I'd headed to my daughter's, done my parenting, was going to come home on the Thursday night just to head to work. And it was fucking so cold. I mean, we're talking about, it was only about 7 PM at this point, and it was pissing down. It was like a fucking Vietnam monsoon. And it's like big old long main road, so it's 60 mile an hour, but I'm doing just over 50, right, because traffic's all close together and it's pissing down, so you're riding for the weather conditions, right? Obviously cars in front start to slow down. It's like, oh, okay, I'll back off the throttle. Oh shit, throttle was backing off, but the bike was still accelerating, and I mean accelerating hard. So wiggled the throttle a bit, still doing it. It was just pulling and pulling and pulling, and there was nothing I could fucking do. And it's like, oh fucking hell. It's obviously, it's pissing down. So very slowly but surely I was putting on the brakes, so I couldn't be more fucking angry, guys. And I've got no recovery. So I tried starting the bike up, bike started fine. It ticked over fine, then all of a sudden it creeped up again. It's like, oh for fuck's sake. So I'm about 30 miles from home, about 7 miles from my dad's. I'm like, well, I can't do fuck all then, can I? And it's like, right, I'm gonna try and get one. It's like, right, I'm going to try and get a bit closer to my dad's, because where I was, it wasn't safe. I was right by the side of a fucking dual carriageway. But luckily this bloke pulled up in a van, this proper good old Samaritan. We tried, he didn't have a ramp, we tried to get the bike in the back of his van and we couldn't. And he's like, sorry, he's like, do you know what? He says, come sit in the van, we'll go on Google, we'll go through all the fucking recovery names and vehicles. Obviously he didn't want me to get wet, he didn't have to do this, proper nice fucking guy. So we managed to find one, local company, but still, that cost me 90 quid, get them to come out, and we had to take it back to my mates again, all in the space of a fucking week. But basically, once he was looking at it, obviously he started it up and he rode it around and it was fine, but he said it didn't quite feel right. So obviously you speak to people and they all say different things. Some people say the carbs were like seizing open, some people said it was clutch plates. He's like, don't worry, don't listen to everyone. He goes, I'll take it for a spin, I'll try and determine what's wrong with it, otherwise we'll be pulling everything apart on the bike and we might not need to. Basically what he thought it was, he'd obviously cleaned the throttle cable. It wasn't really in bad nick anyway, so he cleaned that all up and made sure there was no snags. He actually rerouted the whole thing because the previous people have done it, you know, where you've got all the wires all coupled together and all other cables. It didn't have like the smoothest run, if that makes sense. So he sorted that out as a cheap fix. That's been okay. Obviously I haven't been on any major long rides, I've just been going to work and back, and now the bike is a little bit lumpy because it's due for a service, like a full service, and it's been through a lot. Obviously I can't do any of that until next payday, so I'm taking it easy and going on little rides. I tell you what, that's so fucking depressing, having to walk to work again and all you want to do is just fucking ride, but you can't. All that in the space of a week, and that's just set me back. And when the bike has been fixed, the weather's been so bad, I'm not kidding, this is the first opportunity I've had in a month where my bike hasn't been fucked or the weather's been like shit. So yeah, first opportunity I thought I'd update you guys, because I have been inundated with 0 messages from you people asking me how I am, so I thought I'd intrude and force my drama upon thee. I will love you and leave